Just a quick reminder guys, these narrations are best enjoyed with headphones on. Hey everyone, this week I review an homage to one of the most revolutionary racing games of the mid to late 90s. Can this indie gem take pole position? Or will this game suffer a breakdown and be forced to retire from the race? Let's find out. During the majority of the 90s, kart races were all the rage. Examples of these games belonging to the subgenre are Super Mario Kart for the SNES and Apogee Software's Wacky Wheels for the PC. This particular game pays tribute to the second entry of the Mario Kart franchise, Mario Kart 64. In this game you pick a racer from a massive roster from a wide variety of indie games, for example, Christine Whitehead's Freedom Planet. Pick a track or cup and tear it up on a variety of circuits. The accessibility scores are as follows. To kick things off, visibility I gave a 9. This game has no colorblind modes or filters built into its options menu, but this particular type of game does not need one. There are no color-coded elements that will cause an issue for a visually impaired player. Audibility I gave a 10. Due to the retro nature of this game, there is no spoken dialogue during this game, so no subtitles are required. Mobility I scored a sky-high 11. This game is the most successful kart racing game I have ever played. The amount of button layout options that can be selected via the game's options menu is extensive. Better still, the button layouts can be completely customized. Also, there is a feature called Auto Accelerate. As the name suggests, when this feature is activated, the game accelerates for you. I know what you're thinking. Not using an acceleration button completely defeats the purpose of playing a racing game altogether. But here's the problem. In the majority of kart racing games out there, your character can perform drifts to gain additional boost. In order to do this, the player must hold down the acceleration button, still using the left stick, while pressing and holding a drift button to perform the action. For a mobility impaired player, it is easy to see how difficult this can be. The inclusion of a function that accelerates for you should allow the player to focus on other actions that is required to play a kart racer, for example using items such as turbo boosts, steering, and as I have said before, drifting. Finally, this game has full controller support. Matter of fact, like all other games of the subgenre, playing with a controller is thoroughly recommended. I mean, who wants to play a kart racer with a keyboard and mouse anyway? Last but not least, gameplay given 9.5. For an indie game, this particular game is extremely fun to play. Although this game is still in early access, this game has a lot of content. The roster of available characters is massive. Also, in its current state, this game has a very decent number of tracks. This is unique as the majority of traditional kart racers out there are normally confined to a single franchise, for example Team Sonic Racing. However, this game has no online multiplayer. This is due to the retro nature of this game. Mario Kart 64 was released in 1996. Online multiplayer in gaming was non-existent. The only form of multiplayer at the time was having your buddies going to your house, or vice versa, bringing additional controllers to co-op to accommodate the extra players, and putting them in the same couch and playing split-screen multiplayer. Even at that, the multiplayer feature that was implemented in GoldenEye 007 was implemented at the last minute. So marking that down too harshly would absolutely deserve a golden gun bullet to the face. Yep, that's the exact same tier of cold hardnesses as playing Oddjob. Also, using Steam Remote Play, you can invite your friends on Steam to play split screen multiplayer with him or her over the internet. In summary, Super Indie Kart is a true testament to the legendary Mario Kart 64. It still retains the charm and craziness of the game that it was based on. Split screen functionality is a very nice touch. the amount of the single player content is fairly decent. As I have said, this game is in early access. This means that the game itself is in a very playable state, and more content will be added as time goes by, until the developer decides to release it. Although this game has already had a release on this generation's biggest screw up, the Ouya, I could definitely see potential for this game to be ported to PlayStation and Xbox consoles. The graphics are so scalable, I could very easily see this game running on Switch. If you are a nostalgia junkie who's looking to revisit those days in front of a Nintendo console playing Mario Kart, this game is highly recommended. And the overall score is a sky-high 98.75%. See you guys in the next review. Sparta Commander 1998. Roll out, Spartan Company.